Atlantia vivere, Atlantia vincere, Atlantia victor. Atlantia vivere, Agartha vivere, Shambhala vivere, Lemuria vivere. This video is private, it is made for my sister Artemis. And I will not share it with anyone else. Except the two or three people or spies who see all my 500 videos on YouTube. And read all my 43,000 emails sent in the last 19 years. You know, I realize that it is you, Madam Secretary. I have just seen the full season 1 of the TV series in which Tanya Leoni plays you, and which is called Madam Secretary on Popcorn Time. And yes, I am 36 years old. I am the great god Apollo, master of philosophy and arts, which are eloquence, sculpture, painting, music, dance, poetry, theater, opera, film, literature, video games, photography and graphics. I have added 6 more arts in this life. And I'm living in Romania, in Cluj. I have led my nation and the world for the past 19 years, 18 years, since 21st of July 1997. I have seen you in the Great Council of Atlantia. You had 100% support, and you were forced to resign because those Atlanteans were planning an invasion of this planet, and you disagreed with them. And so the invasion was postponed. But after that, I saw myself becoming the voice of water who speaks with the voice of thunder until it breaks the stone. I am now the praetor of the Great Council of Atlantia, and I'm in the same position as you, 90% plus 100% support in the Great Council and Small Council, and our people are coming. The great spheres of light of Atlantia are coming, because that was the price we all had to pay for saving the world in September or October, saving your country in September, October this year, when 6 or 7 meteorites or asteroids were planned to land in Texas, near Houston, in the Gulf of Mexico, in the Atlantic Ocean and so on. And near Bucharest, near Tokyo. I know in the Indian Ocean, I know the location, but I forgot about them when the crisis was over. So, the great spheres of light of Atlantia have brought up my salary in 4D continuum, and yes, I have some things which I must say to you off the record. First of all, you need to change your policies in the world, because the great spheres of light of Atlantia have little, room for power shows. And yes, I know about the things in Paris, I know about the Illuminati, I know about the planned attacks, I know about 9/11, I know about everything and anything. I'm a very knowledgeable person. I have also played as an instrument for 2¼ as an informer for 12 years, so I know all about my spies. They all have funny names, like Stranger, Foreigner, Nailing, Widow, the man from Ardell, the man from Oltenia, a little tear for a nice girl, little light for another nice girl. They all have fake names, because that is a badge of honor for our spies, for secret agents. They must all forget their names and get new ones. I am Zeus or Apollo. My father was Horeshti from Hora. Yes, and so we have between 19 and 28 secret services. I have no idea how many they are. I can list them to you, but half of them are military units, and they are very boring names. Anyway, Yes, we have that. I reincarnated here in Ardell because here we have all the things from Atlantia, all the pyramids with the things inside, the 7D Stargate at the Man Mountain. We have those giants skeletons on those giant stone tables. We have the history of the Earth. We have the DNA bank. We have that Atlantean city in the Butcher Mountain and the passage which is guarded by your soldiers, Israeli and American. Bravo! They prevented me from getting there, but I got there with my soul and my mind. I united my mind with my soul, and I got there and I spoke with the praetor of the Atlantean city, who is a woman, like you. So, and they granted me partial access in my spirit, in my sleep there, yes. I was also to the other Atlantean city, which is located on the bottom of the mountain, and in my cave, the cave of Zaloxa, there are 4+1D light beings. Do you know what is the current crisis, my dear Artemis, in Atlantia? Well, the current crisis is that approximately 10% of the people of Romania are actually 4+1D ascended beings, yes, ethical beings. And they guard all those holy places. All the holy places, also near Constanza, where there is a wall which grows and shrinks every night and day, and there are vampires and light beings guarding all the holy artifacts, the technological artifacts. It is guarded. So, I was at all those places, at the Sphinx, at the Artemis Hillary, which is the capital of the New World, and at the great city of Tomis, with girls about whom I believed to be my sister Artemis, my sisters. And I broken my knee, my left knee. It was left uncured for 8 years. Yes, people here don't wish to treat me. Yes. Anyway, probably I will die in 1 or 2 years. I don't know. I feel very bad. I have problems at my heart, at my lungs, at my left knee, left hand, teeth, 4 teeth missing, at my brain, at my spinal column. My brain is diminishing every day. Doesn't matter. What matters is that I try to lift the curse for our Atlantean city, for our Atlantean nation. I try to stay to work for 7,000 days continuously for Atlantia. 6,725 days, I believe, have already passed. And now I am really panicked and irked and, and mad. I have met with your spies, with Ciple from Section 1, and with Dracula, Andrei Cristian Tataru, his real fake name. And they told me that you, Hillary Clinton, are my sister Artemis, but now Taylor Swift is running the show in America, and before her it was Lily Sobieski, I believe. Yes. So I know a great deal about you and your organization in the state, your political organization. Okay. So I went there to Artemis Hillary in 2008, on 26th of October. And there was an old guy who materialized himself in front of me. He grew from the land. In the ancient city where all the altars of Apollo and Artemis and the Dacian king Burebista and Decebal are located. And underneath we have several rooms full of technology, Atlantean technology. And the biggest room has a circle of stone, which is called a disc of stone, which is called the sun calendar, the Mayan calendar, with 10 flower petals, from which 3 are broken. Yes, okay. So I tried to remove the stone, and that this old man appeared in front of me, and he said that he is the guardian of the place, and he was guarding the place for 7,000 years, and all the holy places in Romania are guarded by the nice ones, which are the light beings, as you might imagine. And their opinion, the high opinion of high Atlantean council from Romania, from this planet, is that for 15 or 20 years humanity will not be ready to receive those gifts, so I have to calm down and wait for another 20 years. And I said that I will be dead in 20 years because we are living in a medieval country, and until we reach the age of 40 we are not allowed to go and fly with our flying saucers and so on and so forth. Everything is hidden here. That is why we have so many spies. So everything is hidden. And that is why they don't treat my diseases, and the noblemen from Cluj prevent me, and they swear me and humiliate me, because people here believe that by humiliation I shall reach a higher state of consciousness, of spirituality. So I was unable to do anything. I was then at the Sphinx, and I tried to activate. There is a yellow stone at the back of his neck, his head, and I tried to activate that portal because the Sphinx looks towards a gate of stone. Most of the gate is buried in the Atlantean city. The whole mountain is empty on the inside, and it is protected by a shield. And if you press the 8 eyes of the 2 happy men and 2 sad men, which are painted on that stone, the shield will collapse, and everyone will fall in the Atlantean city beneath. Yes? But then again I was prevented by some guy. Then there was also some woman at the night who died 6,000 years ago, and she is still trapped. So those places are places who trap spiritual energy, And that is what I wish to convey to you. I have seen you were raised in a horrible country, in a horrible society, in which you can have billions of dollars and be shot and killed on the street. A society which is like you. And this Romanian society is like me. I know that you are wild. I know that you are reckless. I know that you have a lot of experience, because both of us, we are twins, we have led Atlantia for 40,000 years. And by seeing this movie series, I have seen that you have made a lot of stupid decisions. All this mess in the world. Yes, maybe people will also criticize me for the mess in which Romania is in today, and Europe. But I have stayed in the test of Atlantia for 26 cycles. Or 27, since 12th of January 2013, since 3 years ago. With Princess Mihaela Mâfrățilă. They are the dragons with 4 wings and 4 legs in Atlantia. And I have to stay for one more cycle in order to reach the level of Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, in order to reach the level to which I have never reached in the past 2.5 billion years, and lift the curse of the entire planet and destroy that energy net which keeps all of us here. So, goodbye.